set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Redbirds played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Kyle Hendricks will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today.
First pitch, 120.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Gets him 2 down. Now it'll be Yadier Molina. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Woodford is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Striding in is Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. O'Neill is right there, one down.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Here's Eric Sogard. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
箱根ーゼ、ボロネーゼ、イブネーゼ、ボロネーゼ。ロッテリアがないからね、全くないですよ。どこにあるやら。そろそろ終わりか。今1回の裏ですよ。
offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
まずいって人もいっぱいおった。まずいって人もいっぱいおった。星 2.77 です。あちゃいや、あるけどね、最寄り見たことないですよ。羽賀さんとないですよね。どこにあるやら。ロッテリア。検索せんとわからんすな。ロッテリア。
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at ball one.
ロッテリア関
Two out, nobody on.
どこにあるんでしょうな。
The 1-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
大阪府。なんかまた中途半端なとこですな。あら、阪急、あんなとこあったんか。知らんかったな。梅田んとこあるらしいっすわ。あれ、あんなとこロッテリアあったんかな。あれ、マクドやんもった。マクドがロッテリアになったんですかね。あれ、こんな店あったかな。あ、ほんまや、ロッテリアって書いてある。あれ、マクドじゃなかったんかな。確かマクドがあったんですけど、ロッテリアなかったんか。記憶にないですな。最寄りの駅んとこあったみたいですわ。梅田茶屋町、ディアモール大阪。ディアモール大阪どこやこれ。この辺か。ディアモールやったら茶屋町の方が近いですな。こんなとこあるんや。
Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina has it, and that
でも
ends
一
the
番
inning.
最寄りの駅んとこありました。
Cubs are down in order. Still no
全然知
score.
らんかったっすな。こんなとこあったんや。
second inning set to go. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And now a pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Full count 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
ロッテファンやっとんちゃうかロッテファンやけどマクドと完全に勘違いしてましたあれマクドなかったのマクドがもしかして潰れてロッテリアになったんかもしれないマクドなかった
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
あれ間違いかマクドで検索
And another foul ball.
マクド
The next 1-2 pitch.
マクド関西
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
完全に勘違いしてた
Full count, here it comes.
してるロッ
And no
テリア
messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
完全に
And now here
ロ
is
ッテリアと
Austin
勘違い
Dean.
してましたねマクドや思ってましたけど
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
まさかあんなとこ
The
あった
1-0.
とは
Hit hard back up the middle.
あー
Step
ちゃ
on the back for
ーダ
one.
ブルプレー
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
ロッテリアやったとは
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ, is set to lead off the home half of the second.
新幹線乗り場に2カ所マクドがあるんですよ朝5時半から開いてるんですよね
First pitch coming, here it is.
モーニングマクドが
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the edge of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was
まさか
really
行ったら
well
マクドナ
executed.
とかびっくりです
Classic
ね
strikeout pitch. You think it's
ロ
fastball
ッ
middle
テリア
in,
やった
then
の
it
が
starts bearing in
マ
on your
クド
back
になっ
leg,
とったり
and
して
unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
確かに Google で見たら
And that'll bring
ロ
Anthony
ッテリアっ
Rizzo
て書
to
い
the
てまし
plate.
たわ。
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 9 homers, and 29 driven in.
全然食べてない
And
です
here's a
ね。
curveball in the
マ
dirt
クドし
that
か
time
食
for
わ
a
んから。
ball. 1-1. Rizzo
似たような
tends
メ
to
ニュ
have
ーや思
more
いますね。
success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the
マクドの
ball a
兄
little
弟みたい
better.
なもん
But
ちゃ
that's the book on him at this point.
う。名前がロッテリアやけど。
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting six.
Now to bat, Jock Peterson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
ロッテリア、ロッテリア。
Here's the first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score.
まあどっちにしろ明日
Back
は
with
ね、
Mark DeRozan, Dan Plesac, Matt
信長が
Vasgersian
出る
as
か
the
ら、
TCU product, a left-handed
ダウ
hitting
ンロ
Matt
ード版を
Carpenter is
買
the
うべ
first
き
to
か、
bat in the inning.
パッケージ版買うべきか、悩みます
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Matt Carpenter is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
な。
I
信
love
長
everything
信
this
長
pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. 1 away here to begin the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Here's Nolan Arenado. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he falls behind 0-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
So now to the plate, Jake Woodford. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of the younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
5で出さないとね。4は出すけど5を出さへんっていう。明日発売なんて。ダウンロードで買うべきか、パッケージ版。サマコペ明日なんか。そら知らんかった。
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a walk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Looking at his career totals, Walters is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. One ball, no strikes to count. Hayward leads off second with nobody out.
キャラがまた可愛らしい。
Swing and a liner. This lands foul
な
down
か
there
な
to
かお
make
もろ
it
いキャラが多
1-1.
いから。
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
ミミちゃん可
So
愛い
a runner on second with one down now. And the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it.
信長の野望新生と。
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Still 1-2.
痛かった。
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
9-9。9-9どんなんでしたっ
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And that brings up Javi Baez. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
ギャロさんですか。
Ready with the 1-0.
信長は
Rounded
結
up the
構
first baseline, but a
パワーア
foul
ップ
ball,
版出るまで
1-1.
買わん言ってる人い
I
ます。
know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster.
無印はちょっ
For
と
this
やめとく
offensive
わみたい
player, after coming off a curveball, The old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Ready with the 2-1. 2-2 the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
まあ売れへんって分かってるから
Smoke toward third.
出さんの
By
ですよ。
Arenado. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired.
まあとりあえず4で出しとっ
One
たらいい
left
か
for
み
the
たいな。
Cubs. We'll head to the fourth. Still
ああ、
scoreless.
ケンさんお疲れ様です。
All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. All right, so time now for the Cubs' Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. In now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now.
ヤジを書くみたいです。
Now here's the pitch. 2-1.
わしはもう少し見るわ。ちゃ
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
いやー、今日なんかアホみたいに暑かった。
Now here's the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
雨は上がったからね、いいんですけど。
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey,
よう
this is
や
an
く晴れ
amazing
たかい
inning
う
right
感じ
here,
で。
attacking the zone, keeping his defense.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no
ハン
score.
バーガラス。あちゃ。
So now here is Eric Sogard. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
木金がまた雨です。ああ、よう降りますな。昼から雨か。昼からまた明け方まで雨。
Now here's the first offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
まあでも駿河屋はでも風来機置いてたんですね。
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
さすが駿河屋。
First pitch curveball drop in there for
ゲ
strike
オは
1.
なかなか
Comes
ない
into
んち
this
ゃいま
at
す。
bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
チャンネルヤズ。
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive. Still 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. They'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's
短時
1-2
間の
now.
ね、仕事ならいいけど、長いのはやっぱコンタ
Oh,
ク
a
トしとかん
fastball
と、
swung on and missed,
や
and
り
for
に
the
くい。
second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you
夏は
right
ま
now,
た
this guy has
汗
a
かくから
shutout
ね、
going, and it's been
メ
all
ガネに
business. He's
汗が
not
つい
messing
て、
around trying to pick at corners.
あ
He's
れが
being
面倒い。
aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
吹いたら吹いたでなんかレンズが汚れるんですよね。やっぱコンタクトにしと
And
かん
that'll
と。
bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Line towards center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go at the top of the 5th. And into that next will be Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
今んとこ点入らず5回まで来ましたね。なかなかでもこのピッチャーも打ちにくいですね。
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
まあ来年のメジャーはどうなるかですけどね。もう帰ってこんかもしれないけど。
Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
花がないとなんかつまらんですな。
He's set. Here it comes. Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
よう見たらボールって見た目なんかストライクに見えるんですけど。
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
うまいことタイミングずらしますよね。
At the plate now, Austin Dean. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Gets a small piece near the plate.
ボテボテ。
And that's the second out. Two out, runner in scoring position at second, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. First delivery to him, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
ボール球でしょうね。見逃したらほぼボールですよ。
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
やっぱりボールですよ。
Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
振らんかったらファーボール連発しちゃいますかこれ。
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
仕事ついたみたい。ああ。なんか金貸してくれ言うとったあの人ですか。
Look out as his bat shatters on impact. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
ああ、あの人ですか。
若いからやらんとね。
3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Middle of the afternoon here in Wrigleyville. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
メッセージ来たか。さあ、なんて言うかな。わかりました言うか。さすがにちょっと、わかりましたって来た。なるほど。OK もらいましたね。
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
入るを持ってほったらかしてたら取れそうでしたね。
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
旦那さんとシーやりながら。あの方、問題の方は、
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. drilled to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Stepping in next, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, Jason Hayward. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in is Jake Woodford. Flew out last time up.
The pitcher, number 40.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Heading out towards shallow right. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. So next to bat will be Dylan Carlson. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0. On he goes down and lines this one into left field. A base hit.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here's the 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Now to the plate, Tony Walters will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And that's the first out. Up next, Kyle Hendricks looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
そこまで買いたいとは思わんですね。やらげろ。見た目言うたってあれ、自分で見えへんからね。リプレイでたりとか、最後のシーンで映るぐらいやから、そこまでね。
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted down the line in left.
デドバがなんか
進撃
の巨人っていうのとコラボやるらしいです。なんかいろいろ販売するって言ってました。デドバと進撃の巨人が。
Swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
デドバも結構幅広いですね。バイオとやったり、サダコとやったり、なんやかんやとやってますけどね。デドバ。あれも衣装が変わるぐらいやから別にね、買うことはないと思うんですけど。壮大な進撃の巨人コレクション。コーディネート10種類が販売中らしいです。4人組や。衣装好きな人は買うからね。全然こだわりはないけど。
Here's Javier Baez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far.
進撃の巨人コーディネート。全種類ゲットしよう。いりません。興味ないです。
The 1-0.
まあ、買う人は買うでしょうね。
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
興味なし。新キャラが入るとかやったら買うんですけど、衣装は別に何もこだわりがない。
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Stepping in once again is Tyler O'Neill. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
買うぐらいで買わないですね。 買わないですね。 買う人は買うでしょうね。
Three, two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0.
ません。興
First
味が
pitch
したい
on
な
its way.
ら
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
昨日でも久しぶりにどん兵衛
Line
食
to
う
the
たら
right
めっちゃう
side.
まかったです
And
ね。
there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh.
無性にどん兵衛が食いたがって食べたらめっちゃうまかったです。
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Austin Dean. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out
でもデ
double.
ドバもシー
Their
ズ
own
ン
pitcher is
長
absolutely
いです。
dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Jonathan Holder takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
サマーセールが始まったみたいですね。8月3日まで。ようやりますよね。
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Boy, I'd say what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
誰にしようかな。この人にしますか。
John Degowski will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first
ああ、でも
pitch.
いろいろね、
So far this season with
買っ
runners
て
in
るから、
scoring
大
position,
概のも買っ
Yagowski
てる
is
から、
below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200,
これっていうの
unfortunately.
は多分ない
Yeah,
と思う
Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Dean at third. Carpenter on second. Arenado at first. One gone. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit back up the middle.
ああ、捉えた。
They get the first at the
home
plate.
run.
Relay to first is too late, so no
That's a
double play,
home
but
run.
no run scores. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
あれをホームに投げるとは。よっぽど1点やりたくないんですよね。
Paul DeYoung will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot.
DeYoung,
He'll have the
DeYoung.
bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. From the stretch, this is in the air out to straightaway center. Howe is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Paul DeYoung will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
This change for the Cardinals. Now playing shortstop, number 11, Paul DeYoung.
さあ、これで変えて、
Junior Fernandez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Junior Fernandez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran
あ
second
あ、でも
baseman
2
Eric
点差や
Sogard.
からね。怖い。
First pitch coming, here it is.
ああ、
Popped up,
打ち上げた。
and Molina will watch this one in for the
明
first
日
out.
発売日前、前日発
At
販
the
売
plate
中
now
止になりま
is
した。
Chris Bryant, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 pitch on its
一
way.
般販売できへんから、
Hey, this is
コ
a
ッ
real
タ
pesky hitter
.com
right here
専
as a
用販
pitcher.
売。
You really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel
名
confident.
前があれですね。とっかやらかしゲームスとか言
To
っ
the
て。
plate now, Ian Happ, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Lifted down the line in left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time.
Wow.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher
Ah,
and battle
come
right here is what makes the game great.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
うん。それか、とつかやらかし .com でもいいです
First
ね。
offering as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
あっちゃ。
Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
あ
8th.
キンブレル。
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Ready now is Dylan Carlson, singled in his last at-bat.
毎回こう前鏡でなんかサイン見ますよね。
First pitch on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a
目
strike.
が悪いんですかね。なんかめっちゃ見にくそうにして。
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Bryant has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Andrew Kisner steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Andrew Kisner.
Kimbrel's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Andrew Kisner will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catching, number 7, Andrew Kisner.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The Cardinals maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, man, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Jason Hayward stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame. You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Tony Walters is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Marisnick over at second. Hayward at first with no outs. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. O'Neill is there, and he has it for the first out. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
David Bodie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he puts it on the ground to second. Carpenter is there. One there. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Javier Baez. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a line drive. O'Neill gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Ninth inning coming up. Cards lead it 2-1. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Andrew Chafin enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate here is Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Chafin stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Happ is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Number 0.
Next to dig in, Austin Dean. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and he pops him up. Here comes Marisnick.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing
見
when
逃
they're in
しても
protect
入っ
mode.
てんちゃいますこれ。うわ際どいな。
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Down the left field line and deep. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Lifted down the line and left.
ファールか。
The 2-2 one more time is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out,
今の
runner
は
on
やば
first.
かった。
Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into
今のもで
scoring
も
position
入っ
now
ても
with
おか
2
しくない
away.
感じ
And
で
you
した
can
ね。
tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do. The last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Rowan Wick takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Eh, またこれで。右バッターです
Harrison Bader will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
頭痛はね。
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. He'll come in here at 263, 11 home runs and 33 driven in. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The set and the 2-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here. Give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next up is Paul DeYoung. In his career against this pitcher, he's a
痛なっ
333
たら
hitter.
すぐに
Hit in
冷
the
や
air
し
down
ま
the
すね
right。field line.
常時4個氷置いてるからね。あれをすぐ頭つけて
He's set. The 0-1.
冷やしま
Good
すね。
fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
100均で売ってたなんか凍らして使うや
Now
つ
we'll
です
see
よ
if he can finish it off.
Dean, the runner at third. Arenado at second. Bader
何
at
回でも
first. 2
使える
out
か
of
らあ
the
れ便利
inning.
ですね。あーっと
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Ah,
Came out,
high
so
school.
it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 left for St. Louis as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
風が強いですね。 さあ、抑えのピッチャーを。
Giovanni Gallegos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
さあ、1
So
点差や
here
から
is
ね、
Eric
危なっか
Sogard
しいけ
popped
ど。
into foul ground his last time up.
2番
Yeah,
から
Matt,
っ
he's
て
got
い
to
う。
make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the
ここで
result
抑
was a
え
terrible
たら、
pop-up foul. Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the
さすが
confidence
抑
to
えや
go
な
in,
って感じですね。
pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Carlson is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now
So
batting,
the leadoff
third
man gone to
baseman,
start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2.
感じで。
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hard hit towards center. O'Neill is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ian Happ is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The Cubs are down to their final strike here.
よっ
Popped
し
him
ゃ
up.
抑えた。
He makes the catch, and the Cardinals go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
見
Man,
事
we
な
were
ピッチ
treated
ン
to
グ
a
でした。
nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They
こ
worked
ん
deep,
な感じ
and
で抑え
both
て
were
くれ
in
ると
command of the game.
理
It
想
really
ですよ
came
ね。
down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Cards used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jake Woodford gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Kyle Hendricks pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
our final line.
1点は取られたけど、取られた言うても、併殺崩れのね、1点やから。これで3連敗の後の3連勝で、見事に帳消しですね。次が、マーリンズ3連戦。からのブレーブス。並んだ。ついに並びましたね。貯金が13。でも2番目があれですね。9ゲーム離れてる。めっちゃ離れてますね。完全にもう、どっちがどっちってなりましたけど。ドジャースもやばいな。ヤンキースも。なかなかの大混戦ですな。よっしゃ、さあ終わりますか。 しょう。アカウント間違えてる。はーい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、では。はーい。